And just like that, the music stops. Okay, I'm on a wobbly wobbly tripod. It's the one I used to use. I've got to repair this one. I broke a deal on it, so hopefully it'll be back to where I can use it later this morning. It is November 16th at 11:18 in the morning. The first thing I want to do during this vlog is tell everybody thank you very much for the prayers. They worked. My dad's much better. He didn't take a turn for the worse. I think my sister Amy's better. I have absolutely no pain in my left jaw now, and mostly due to prayers, and I really believe that. I do want to address something, and yesterday I did not do a vlog. I was feeling really under the weather. I took a whole day off, and it didn't work out like I wanted to. Even though I was taking the day off, I still had to go down to Ardmore twice. Still had to take care of some things here at home. But the thing I want to talk about on this vlog is the seriousness of COVID-19. I have friends that have had it. Wasn't any big deal. They got over it. I reminded one of them that hasn't got it, but his wife had it. She's back at work. That just because you get a mild strain and you get over it does not mean you're immune to it now. You have a 90-day immunity to that one strain. COVID-19 is serious. I have a good unnamed friend. I won't embarrass him by mentioning him. His wife is a charge nurse on her shift at Mercy Memorial down in Ardmore, and he told me, and I think this is right, that people that thinks that COVID-19's a joke haven't seen what his wife has seen in the COVID ward at the hospital. Even a mild strain, if you have extenuating circumstances with your health, that mild strain, by and large, could kill you. A guy like me, I've got 3 or 4 major things wrong with me. I have bad lungs, I have a bad heart, I have Lazarus syndrome, and I'm diabetic. And you take all that and add it together, what happens is you've got a serious problem on your hands. And you add COVID-19 into the equation. And the problem is there's multiple strains of this virus, not just one. And people are not paying attention. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. On Friday the 13th, we had 147,358 people that had tested positive for COVID-19 in the state of Oklahoma. This morning, when I checked the statistics, we've had 156,857 people test positive for COVID-19. Now I'm going to tabulate this with my handy calculator on my phone and just see what the difference is, if I can get this thing to behave. It'll be just a minute. Okay, this is Monday. From Friday at about 11 o'clock until today, Monday at 11 o'clock. That's basically 3 days, 4 if you want to be a nitpicker. But that added 9,499 people to the amount of folks that have caught this virus. Deaths also went up, and I'm not going to tabulate the difference on that, but we went from 1,493 people that had died to 1,538 people that had died. Folks, you're going to have to start paying attention. We went several places yesterday. I guess it was yesterday morning. My son Nick and I, the first time we went down to Ardmore was to take my 2 youngest grandchildren that live here to their mom in Ardmore. And the second time, Nick and I drove down to Lowe's and went in and bought a bunch of stuff for my wife to use out there on her chicken and duck pen she's building. We bought a bunch of 2x4s, and let me tell you something, never before had I seen pink 2x4s. But we bought 10 of them. It's amazing. But the point I'm making is, while we were down there, hardly anybody inside Lowe's had a mask on. And I believe now that the city of Ardmore has a mandate. You have to wear a mask if you're in a public place, indoors in a public place. People ignore it. Not gonna curtail my freedom. I'm Merc, and I got the freedom to do what I want. Yeah, and that's the freedom to infect guys like me if you're a carrier and don't know it. Closing out this vlog, I had a friend named Sue McBride on Facebook. She's a good gal and I love her to death. She posted something I reposted. It was a simple explanation for wearing a mask. You're naked, another guy's naked, you face each other, the other guy pees, and he pees on you, and you get urine all over your naked body. Now, you meet the same guy, you got a pair of pants on. He pees, the urine hits your pants, and you don't get quite as much of urine. It's got to soak through the mask. Then the other guy's got pants on, and you got pants on, and he pees. You don't get any urine on you because it's all contained inside his pants. That's a very simple explanation for the mask. Even the really stupid ones like this one, it's I don't know why I even keep this thing in here. It's very thin material, it's stretchy material, and that absolutely will not keep a virus from coming through. I guess it's better than nothing, but a person has one of those on and he's got the virus and he's talking or spitting. The virus could come through, but it's going to diminish the impact of it. So, if you're doing something out in the public, please mask, please use hand sanitizer. I even keep it here in the office. I'll tell you why I'm bringing this up. The main reason more than anything. You can believe this or not, but I love you if you're watching this. I don't care who you are, dude. I don't want you to die from a microbe. We've got enough problems going on in this country right now. We've got a massive political war going on. And that's what it is. It's a war. It's Donald Trump and Joe Biden. But basically what it really is two political factions going at each other. Was the election stolen by Biden? Absolutely. I've got friends that have unfriended me over making that statement. The Democrat political machine, they installed their folks. They stole the election, both through a software program called Dominion and through absolute sheer fraud at the polling stations, the precincts. And Trump's going to fight back. He's not going to just lay down. He is going to hit back. What is the outcome? I don't know. I have no clue what's really going to happen with all this. I am not any kind of a prophet. I'm just telling you that it's not over. It's going to get worse. So you add that to the pandemic, and it is a pandemic. You add that to the fact that so many people are ridiculing those like me that wear a mask and sanitize. Hopefully I'll never get sick. And if I do, hopefully it'll be a very mild case and I'll get through it and it won't kill me. But in the meantime, I'm going to do everything I can to remain safe, and I encourage you to do the same thing, because I don't want you getting sick. I don't want you dying. I love you. Now that's it for the podcast today, folks. And I'm hoping your day goes very well. Bye.